Hi everyone, hope you're keeping well. Thanks for joining me for this week's video. I'm going to be introducing you to a brand new piece of equipment that's just hit the market this month, and it is the TaylorMade Stealth Iron. Okay, now what this iron brings to you is the two main factors that any iron wants to bring to you: power and forgiveness. Okay, so this is geared around your mid to high handicapper. It's got the looks of a club that can be for a mid to low handicapper, to be fair. It's got a thinnish top line, thinner than what they have been in the past. The look on the back, as you can see, is very nice, and anyone would quite happily have this club sit in the bag. And what I'm going to be doing for you today, I'm going to be testing out its forgiveness levels, I'm going to be testing out its performance levels, full overview of this club today, and I'm going to be giving it a comparison to what I use as well, just to give you an idea of where this club sits in the market, okay, and how it can help your game. I use the P760 irons, so it's not really a comparison of club to club, it's just a comparison because they both sit very differently in the marketplace. My clubs that I use are quite low forgiveness, not necessarily a distance orientated iron. It's more about feel and workability with my irons, and this one is about forgiveness and power. I want to compare the two to show you just how much of a difference this club can make to your game. If you're playing with the wrong type of club for either your level of golf or just from what you're currently using, these clubs can make a huge difference. So let's have a look and let's see how it gets on. Okay, so a few things you should know. I'm making it a fair test by using the same ball. I'm using the TaylorMade TP5 golf ball. I'm going to be using that with both the Stealth Iron and with my club as well as a comparison. So you'll be able to see things like, if you're interested in it, you'll be able to see differences in spin numbers, launch angles, carry distances, total distances as well. If you're interested in that kind of data, I'm going to be testing out the new Stealth Iron first. So, just before we go any further, a little bit sort of wayward is my first initial reaction. If I'm being honest, it's probably more just me. But distance-wise, look at this. 201, 207, 207, 203, 209, and 209 give me a total average distance of 206 yards. That's obscene. That's ridiculous. And you'll see just how ridiculous it is when I hit my 7-iron. Okay, so now I'm going to hit my own 7-iron, the TaylorMade P760. Like I say, it's not necessarily the same type of iron. It's not a power iron. It's not a high forgiveness iron. It sits completely differently in the marketplace. However, I just want to give you a good understanding of what this Stealth Iron can bring you to your game. So let's have a go with hitting these. Okay, so what I want to take you through now is I want to take you through some of the data. Very simplified version of the data on this screen, and it just basically breaks down the basic information of what my iron does, the top one, and what the Stealth Iron does, the bottom one in the red. First thing that we get to is ball speed. Now, ball speed with my iron is 122.5 mile an hour. With the Stealth, it's 129.3, so that's a massive jump when you're comparing 7-iron to 7-iron. You don't really see that too often, even when you are comparing such different clubs like, say, mine to the Stealth iron. Now, you can see that we'll go straight to the carry distance because it's ridiculous, really. I've gained 24 yards in carry. Like I say, from my iron, which isn't geared around being a distance iron, it's more about a workability iron. You can work the ball from left to right much more easier. It's a forged iron, it's softer. It's not meant to go as far as what a club like the Stealth iron is. However, it does show you just how much this iron can give you. 24 yards extra carry distance for me. 168 on average carry with my 7-iron. And then a 192 average carry distance with the Stealth 7-iron. Huge numbers. Total distance with my 7-iron after rollout was 176 yards. The total distance with the Stealth iron was 204 yards. When you're looking deeper into the numbers, what you'll see that the spin is so much more different and the launch is so much more different as well. Naturally, my club spins the ball more because it's a softer metal, it's a forged metal, so it's designed to spin the ball at a more normal spin rate, and it's designed to launch the ball higher. However, you can see that the Stealth iron has launched the ball at 17.9 degrees on average, which isn't too bad. It's on the lower side, but it's not too bad. But it's spun it at 4,770. Now that's pretty low, to be fair, which is why the distance does notch up quite a bit, because there's less resistance through that ball flight. So some people would say, oh, it's fake distance, but it's not fake distance at all. It's just the spin is much lower in these types of modern day irons so that the ball does go further. It's as simple as that, really. Will it become difficult to stop the ball on the green with that type of spin with a 7-iron? Possibly, but you could argue that if you're hitting a 7-iron where you used to be hitting a 5-iron/5 hybrid, you've got more chance of hitting the green anyway. So it's a bit of give and take on that part. What we would also do in fittings is we would also test out shafts that give you a bit more of a, what we would say, normal spin rate as well. So changing the shaft component in a club will help with spin and launch. So we would look into that, which we haven't done with me today. It's just a pure performance test. So the long and short of it is the Stealth iron is a beast and my irons are way behind them. So I hope you found this video informative. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to book in for a fitting, by all means give us a call, drop us an email, pop in store, come and see me and we can book you in. Alternatively, we have got a tailor-made fitting day on Friday the 25th of March, starting from 12 o'clock. So if you do want to book onto that as well, pop in store, give us an email or give us a call and we'll get you booked onto it before it fills up. If you want to book onto it though, you've got to be quick because it will fill up fast. Again, thanks for watching. Look out for videos in the future and keep well. I'll see you next time.